Hello Tubesters, and welcome to another one of Gav's videos. Today it's a bit of a workbench update. It's an update mainly on Napoleonics, as I've got a bench full of them at the moment. So as you can see in front of you, I've finally based the Italians. This has just gone on forever, this one. I mean, as I've always said, these 28mm while I'm doing the Saxon Commission, I just literally do. It might take me a week to do 4, you know, it's when I've got the time to do stuff. But because I've had such a lot on, I've kept missing little bits and pieces. For instance, I was talking to Paul Alba a few days back, and I was crowing about finally getting these Italians, done. That all they needed was a varnish and obviously basing. And the following day I thought, right, get the varnish out, let's get to work. And I kept looking at it thinking there's something wrong here. And lo and behold, I hadn't put the eagle and the stave together and popped it in the ensign's hands and painted it. So that's taken a bit to get through. So at the moment we've got the Italians, which I'll try and upturn some faces in a minute. They are going to be sanded this evening. I'll see if I can. Well, let's just pick some up to the camera. Alright, that's me. That's some Italians. See if I can skim a spin round. As I said, I've been doing the non-metallic metal on the muskets and that. Slightly blued these up a bit, I think, but I'm going with it. I'm not wasting any more time on it. So, as I say, these are just going to be for resale. They're not going to a client. There's not a specific, we've not talked about what I'm actually doing with these. These are really just, I've been doing them as and when. So I've given these, I've darkened the faces on these with a wash of scarlet in places, just to give them a more Mediterranean skin, and obviously the hair's all dark. Let's have a squiz at these. I really enjoyed doing these. They're nice uniforms to paint like the Saxons. We've got 2 more companies. Now, if any sharp-eyed amongst you, these haven't been put in the company orders. They're just, I've stuck them on the table for now. I was toying with the idea of brightening their faces up slightly because I put the wash over. It has darkened the highlights down, but I'm going to leave them at that. I think you can throw so much time at something. That one's slightly red on the cheek there. As usual, the camera picks it up, but I might have to just play around with that before they actually get put away. I didn't do a great job on the horns on the back there, but they're the best I'm going to get out of them for now. So that's my Italians. These are 4 Württembergers. Oh shit! These are 4 Württembergers that I'm going to varnish. So I'm so stuck for space. The camera's right on the edge of the desk. So see, I've done the musket there in a slightly blue, a darker blue, I should say, bluey metal look. These 4 are all the same, really. Unlike the Italians, there's no real difference to them. They're all the same. The badges are obviously moulded on the cartridge box on these ones. There's just one that's different. He's coming up in a second. And these are for the 4th Regiment. I've given them the earlier sword knot in light blue. Later on they were white with like a company colours to them. This is Senior NCO. Again, I've given them all a non-metallic look. Been quite nice to paint these actually. I've given these a cold white. They look more grey on the camera and on photographs than the trousers actually are. They're actually white. And then I won't go into huge details with these, but obviously the core work, these 18mm Saxons, they're getting some PVA in a bit put over the sand, and there's a battalion of those done, and I'm starting work on a second battalion, and I've also got 4 more Württembergers, which will probably take me, as I say, 4 or 5 days to paint. And started work on a couple of commands as well for the ABs. So thanks a lot guys for stopping by and taking a quick look at these. Sorry if this has gone on too far. It's nothing worse than people rambling away, but I enjoy me painting. I enjoy the hobby of figures and scale modelling and all that good stuff, so I enjoy chatting about it. So thanks a lot guys for stopping by and taking a look. You take care of yourselves. Hope everything's going well with your projects, and we'll see each other on another vid. Cheers.